Okay, so the OC make their entrance,
Yeah, hell yeah, man. AJ Styles is back, bro.
which is awesome. It was a little underwhelming. I feel like he didn't get the pops he should have, but I'm fucking a mark for AJ. He's one of my all times.
Hey,
The
man.
Vike. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I said, don't worry about the pops he wasn't getting because all the AEW neckbeards were certainly tweeting their asses off over it.
Yeah. And so they make their entrance. They start like they're about to talk. I think he's like about to say something. The Viking Raiders come in, and AJ says, "Yo, we should fight." Like they get in the ring, and then he's like, "Yo, OC, handle your business." And then he just dips out of there. They fucking brawl. I'm cool with
Man,
this, man. I like the Viking Raiders being the sort of heel team, and it lets us know, okay, OC is the faces, and they're just gonna handle business, and they're just gonna be like, we're the business guys and shit. So I'm great with that. Then they hit a magic killer, and AJ hits a phenomenal forearm on Ivar just to like really drive that shit home. Like fuck you guys. So, what did you make of that?
bro, how hard was Tony Khan coming over this match that it had two past New Japan acts wrestling?
I
I need you to explain this to me, man.
can't.
Uh, so yeah, they picked the Bullet Club.
Right.
Basically.
They picked the OC. Sorry, the original club. We're in factions now. They're all over.
Okay, so okay, and I apologize to the listeners. How I stopped listening to or paying attention to WW. I mean, wow, I would never stop paying attention to
Botch,
WWE.
you fucked up.
Oh,
You fucked up.
drone, yeah.
You fucked up.
Anyway, so I stopped paying attention to New Japan. A couple years back, around like I want to say 2020. So can you
Right.
fill what exactly why is Mia Yim associated with the Bullet Club?
So basically, what happened was in WWE, Triple H was rehiring people, and one of those people was the Good Brothers,
Yeah,
who got a deal where they don't need to be at the building if they're not being used. So that's why you don't see them, because if they don't have in written plans ahead of time, this is in their contract. They don't have to be at the building, which is like a rare thing for wrestlers.
Dolph Ziggler.
Right. So they got the Dolph Ziggler deal, and they brought back Mitch and Mia Yim. Now, what happened was the Bullet Club was feuding with, bro, I want to say Legado del Fantasma, or I want to say it was like the Viking Raiders, and they all have females in their group. It was Judgment Day or something they were feuding with, right? The OC. And they needed a female to come fight. So they called Mia Yim Mitchin, their friend from way back. Now, I think when they say, oh, their friend from way back, I think that's alluding to Impact and the time that Impact spent cross promoting with New Japan, where Mia Yim was a part of that at the time. What was her name back then? I can't, was it just Mia Yim?
Was she Bullet Club though?
No, she wasn't. So what happened was they were like, yo, Mia Yim, like, we need a friend. And then Mia Yim comes down, she starts bodying bitches. And then she's wearing Bullet Club gear, and they're like, yo, it's Bullet Club for life. And she throws up the two. And then what happens is the internet's like, what the fuck, Mitch and Bullet Club, like kind of what you're doing. And then apparently this was before Jay White went to AEW. He was still in New Japan, and he said he confirmed it. Jay White, who was the leader at the time, was like, she's official Bullet Club. I recognize her as Bullet Club. So but then what happened was after that little feud and WWE, this was garbage. WWE stopped associating her with them, and AJ got injured, and then the OC was like the Good Brothers weren't there, and then now that AJ's healed up, it was just an underwhelming. Hey, they're back together because we just saw Mitchin do a job to Chelsea Green and Sonya, and then Sonya just did a job to fucking Zelina on this show. So terrible booking by WWE. For those of you who call us drones, fed tards or whatever, I will bury them for this too. This has been shit, but at least the OC's like back together. Okay, let's see what happens. But I'm just kind of over this Bullet Club shit. I gotta be honest, man.
Yeah.
Unless they go all out, unless they go, okay, Cody, Finn, AJ, Good Brothers, Mitchin, I guess, unless they go all out and say they're all one big and we're just gonna beat up the bloodline and beat down Judgment. We're gonna just beat everyone's at. Okay, let's see that. But unless it's like, and then Finn leaves the Judgment Day and shit. Okay, if you're gonna do all that, go balls deep. But I'm just over it otherwise. Bullet Club Gold on I don't give a fuck.